I work at a jewelry store, Jestity. A customer's simple question saved us from a $2 million heist. I've been managing a high-end jewelry store in downtown Chicago for 8 years. We deal with pieces that often cost more than most people's annual salary. Security is obviously a priority. Cameras everywhere, silent alarms, armed guards on weekends, and strict protocols for everything. Last Tuesday started like any other day. Rings 10 a.m. A well-dressed man in his 40s entered the store. Expensive suit, Azan watch, designer briefcase. Our typical client. He introduced himself as Thomas Reynolds, a financial advisor looking for an anniversary gift for his wife. For 30 minutes, I showed him our diamond collection while he asked knowledgeable questions about clarity and certification. He was charming, mentioned his office was just 2 blocks away, and even showed me photos of his wife and kids. He selected a $42,000 necklace, but needed to check his accounts before purchasing. I'll be back tomorrow morning to complete the purchase, he said with a warm smile. The next day, he returned at 9:15 a.m., right after opening. But this time something strange happened. As I was retrieving the necklace he'd selected, an elderly woman who was browsing nearby suddenly asked, "Excuse me, is that man really a financial advisor at Monroe Partners?" Thomas's face flickered with something I couldn't quite read. "Yes, I am," he answered smoothly. "I don't think so," the woman said, adjusting her glasses. "It's just that my son is the managing director at Monroe Partners, and I've never seen you at any of the company events." The man maintained his composure, explaining he just joined the firm 3 months ago. The woman nodded politely and returned to browsing. 5 minutes later, Thomas received an urgent call and had to leave immediately, promising to return later. That afternoon, the police arrived at our store. They showed us surveillance photos of Thomas Reynolds, real name Eric Dalton, a sophisticated jewelry thief wanted in 7 states. His MO was always the same: charm the staff, gain their trust with a small purchase, then return with accomplices for an armed robbery once he'd scoped out the security. The elderly woman, she wasn't just a random customer, she was a retired detective who now works as a security consultant for high-end retailers. She'd been hired to evaluate our store's vulnerability to social engineering attacks and immediately recognized the signs of a professional casing the store. Her simple question wasn't simple at all. It was a perfectly crafted challenge that forced him to either create more lies or abandon his plan. The next day, police arrested Dalton and 3 accomplices in their hotel room along with floor plans of our store, weapons, and disguises. They'd been planning to hit us the following morning. A $2 million heist stopped by one perfectly timed question. Sometimes the most powerful security system isn't behind glass or locked in a safe. It's the unexpected question that catches a liar off guard.